Hey, welcome back to the channel. So, would you wear a 5-digit Rolex in 2025? I definitely would. I absolutely love the 5-digit Rolex. Pretty much all the models, well, except for, the 36 millimeter size watches like the Datejust or the Rolex Explorer 1. I had a 36 millimeter Datejust before in the past, and it was just too small for my wrist, to be honest. I mean, you could wear it and get used to it after a while, but really the sweet spot for me is 40 mil, and I have a 7.5 inch wrist, and this 40 mil just fits perfect. What I like about these Explorer 2s, if you can find one that is in good condition, and the way you do that is if you look at this bezel, how it still has its original factory brushing. You still have that original polish around the bezel, and then you have the paint, which looks perfect still. It is not worn off like a lot of them. Yeah, there's a little scratches here and there, but a lot of them you'll see where the paint, the black enamel, will just be worn off and there's almost nothing there. So you really need to look for that. This one here, I can't remember, I think it's like I want to say like a 05 year of production. So not a lot of chamfers going on anymore like there was on the older models, but there is still somewhat of a chamfer there. You could see it. And then it still has its factory brushing. You can see that factory brushing there. So that's something you look for. You also see this line that goes across these crown guards. You can kind of see that line going across. So you could tell that hasn't been polished before. That line is still there. So there's some things that you look for, and if you want an original watch. Another one is, look at this cornet. This crown is just still perfectly etched. It's not polished away. It's not worn off. It is still real good. You could see that there. So those are the things that you want to look for. Yeah, I do have light scratches on it here and there, and that's just normal wear and tear. But that's the cool things about a 5-digit Rolex as well, is that you're going to have the chamfers, you're going to have that brushing. You're not going to have any of that on the new Rolex watches. You're not going to. And also what I've been learning, reading the forums and this and that, is that a lot of the new Rolex watches with their new movements, with their 70-hour power reserves, there's issues with accuracy, and a lot of people are complaining about it. So I don't know if it's their new escapement they went to, which was kind of more like what Omega's been doing or what. But I like these older movements. This one's a 3185. It's not a 3186. This one was right before that transition to the 3186, but these things are solid. It's off of the 3130 platform, and they're super solid. It's a 50-hour power reserve. Just a great movement. They're tried and true, and I've never had a problem with accuracy with these watches, never. And I've had multiple ones, trust me, multiple different ones over the years with this variation of movement, and never had a problem. So that's something that you need to really look for when you're getting 5-digit Rolex. Make sure your movements were running good. Make sure, I think the main thing too is to really look at the condition. And if you look at what I talked about already, like on this model, on this specimen here, then you'll be fine. Those are the things to look for. Case polishing, the bracelet, look at all that stuff, and then you're going to be getting a good watch. But yeah, so do I love rocking in 2025 a Rolex Explorer 2 5-digit? Yes, I do. The 5-digit is, for me, the sweet spot. It's just the best. It really is. So it's definitely my favorite. It's what I like. And when it comes to Rolex, it's always going to be 5-digit for me. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope everyone is having a great new year so far, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.